What's good? What's good? What's going on with it, man?
You got it, my brother. What's happening, baby?
Chilling, chilling, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Talking shit, episode 18.
18, 1-8, baby.
18.
1-8.
Got PG the Hustler in the building. Iceberg Slim. Ice,
Ain't no now.
Iceberg,
Iceberg flame,
Iceberg
baby.
Flame.
Iceberg flame. Everybody say iceberg slim, so but no, it's iceberg flame.
Hey, I know, and you know what? I know that my brain just somewhere else because of this little what's the name? This little breaking news that we finna bring to you that because I just seen a whole bunch of stuff for so my brain going in a whole bunch of places. I already know it's Iceberg Flame, man. The only nigga with a hot and a
Iceberg
cold
flame.
name, man. I know
Come
how it
on,
goes.
a
You
hot
feel
name,
me?
man.
The
That's him.
cold and the hot name, baby. Let's have it.
That's
Uh,
him. All the time. That's him, man. That's
Ralphie
him.
Drib in the motherfucking crib.
I'll be Drizzle.
Chilling, chilling, man. We about to get straight into this, man. We got a breaking news story from about, I guess, 2 3 hours ago. Rapper Lil TJ was shot in New Jersey. Let's go hear about this, man. They saying it was by like NBA YoungBoy, and I seen a whole bunch of shit that was like a setup. That's why I said my brain was just tripping because I'm like NBA YoungBoy, like come on, man, like what? So let's get into this shit, man. Let me.
Happening in New Jersey, a double shooting involving a Bronx rapper.
Police responding to two scenes about half a mile from each other in Edgewater. CBS 2's Kevin Rincon live now with the latest on the investigation. Kevin.
Maurice and Christine, it was here at this busy shopping plaza where a little after midnight along River Road, police say they had a report of a man getting shot, a young man. We have since learned that that person is rapper Lil TJ. Police also tell us about a half a mile down the road, they found another victim at a gas station. Rapper Lil TJ is a well-known artist. He has millions of followers on social media and is signed to Columbia Records. He's from the Bronx, but is known to spend time here in Edgewater, especially at the Promenade.
When I seen him in the place, I didn't really think nothing of it.
Here, he's been able to fly under the radar. But early Wednesday morning, the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office and Edgewater Police responded to a shooting outside of Chipotle.
He was outside like a regular person. I was like, he wasn't flashy enough, and he had a black hoodie on, jeans, some white ups.
Lil TJ was rushed to the hospital. Fellow performer Bugsy Lick says he has since come out of surgery and has a long recovery ahead. He says what happened here is exactly what Lil TJ was hoping to avoid.
All of the celebrity rappers and stuff try to have a safe haven, a mutual ground where we can just kind of eat with our families, chill, relax, and just have peace of mind.
He says the two of them usually talk music, but intends to remind him of the dangers associated with fame.
In other professions where you have like these multi-millionaires and stuff, they'll walk around a lot of times by themselves and you won't even know who it is. It's only like in the rap industry to where you're wearing your jewelry, you're wearing your diamonds. We've got to do something different so that the violence decreases instead of always having these tragic stories from a prolific artist like Lil TJ.
Meanwhile, half a mile down the road at an Exxon gas station, police found another gunshot victim who was loaded onto the back of this ambulance and also taken to the hospital. As of now, no word of any arrest, and we are told from investigators that this was not a random attack. Instead, it was targeted. We're live in Edgewater. Kevin Rincon, CBS 2 News.
Kevin, thank you.
Try to go be a good cop.
Yeah, that's fucked up, yo.
Wow.
That's fucked up, yo.
Bro, on me, I seen some shit where they said, I think I seen something where it said his mom said it was a
That's fucked up.
setup or something. Like his mom was talking about this shit
Wow.
at the Chipotle.
Yeah, so he had in broad daylight.
What the hell is this? I'm not finna do that. Man, I don't know, man. This kind of just go back to
Developing story.
this kind of go back to what we be on. Like I don't know what Boosie say. Everybody said, but I mean, being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs right now.
like the life expectancy the number done dropped, yo.
Yeah, and
I heard
it's
somebody say it on an interview some years ago. They actually gave a number, but yeah, since then that number came down drastically, yo.
yeah, that shit is wild, man. These little niggas, and my thing too is a lot of times what these niggas be on ain't really what they be on. So they what they be talking about and what they be rapping about ain't really how they live. So
Right,
like I know it takes special it takes special skill to understand and be on point all the time to be cognizant and aware of your surroundings, and you get trained for that type of shit. You don't get
right,
trained for
but
that in the streets. You know what I'm saying? In the streets, it's
that
just
too,
natural
that
instinct. You know what I mean?
yeah, but that too goes along with what you just said. You ain't about that life,
Right.
so you don't know. You don't know how to carry yourself. You don't know how to handle yourself. You don't know what type of motherfuckers you need around you. You know, because you rapping about shit, and that's not the person that you are. You know, that ain't all this
He
other
must
shit.
he must he must go to Jersey all the time because he ain't even from there.
Right. That's why
And
I
for
say
you to
because
be
you can't
there
say he
and
his
still,
own hood because he ain't from there.
yeah.
He was visiting.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But let me tell y'all what happened down here the other day, though.
What happened? Shit, we
Motherfucking
catch it.
the 14, 14 and 16, 14 and 18-year-old brothers, right?
Uh huh.
Dude had been jumping on their mom.
Uh huh.
Dude been jumping on their mom. They done called the police, reported all this shit. So earlier in the day, boom, dude jumps on their mom. They have an altercation.
Uh huh.
The 14-year-old tells the 18-year-old, look, you gonna drive, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He had told him, he said, man, listen, next time you jump on my mama, I'm killing you.
Right.
Man, shit, 18-year-old driving, the motherfucker 14-year-old smoked that old cat, yo. And it's his mom's boyfriend. Smoked him. I'm talking about killed him. Yeah, shot the shit out of him.
We finna to go find that.
So, you know, it's like, who's in the wrong? You know, we had a discussion the other day. It's like, who's in the wrong? Well, the mom is in the wrong first because this nigga jumping on you and you got kids around there seeing this shit. No, you get his ass out the fucking picture, period.
Yeah.
You know, you know, why do you keep going back to this nigga? Why do you keep hanging around this motherfucker and he whooping your ass?
Right.
You know, can you blame the kids? Yeah, up to a point, but I'm not gonna sit around here and let this man keep coming on here whooping my mama ass, yo.
I can't put that on them kids. I can't put that on them kids.
There you go.
I'm gonna defend
So,
my mama at all costs.
motherfucking right.
I can't put
So,
that on them kids, man. Mm-mm.
exactly.
I don't give a
So,
fuck if I gotta, cause you a grown man, so I don't give a fuck if I gotta sneak up on you. If I gotta get
right.
you, however I gotta get you, I'm at a
I got it.
disadvantage, so I'm not finna come at you in the heat of the moment while you scrapping,
Right.
cause I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna catch you off guard, and I'm
Get
gonna
your ass
smoke your
out,
ass.
fuck,
I'm gonna
and
set you
fuck
down.
you up,
Yeah, you think you gonna like
and
nah,
fuck you
like so
up.
I don't blame
Him
them,
and young boy was supposed to be
Yeah.
beefing.
huh?
Him and young boy was supposed to be have beefing.
Oh, you back to the what's her name? I don't know. He talking about no Iceberg was talking about something that happened down in his neck of the woods. Um, but no, I don't think NBA Young, not that I know of, but I just seen like a couple captions on there on the videos that was talking about uh one of the first ones said that he was shot by the goons by NBA Young Boy's goons or something. But that could be clickbait. I ain't even click on that shit anyway. I'm
Man,
cautious
it's a
about clicking
couple
on that
people
stupid
done,
shit.
it's a couple people done spoke out on the door. I saw what's the boy name from up there, the
French.
French Montana, and
Mm-hmm.
then there's a female that has spoke out on this shit.
Well,
Yeah, but
I'm glad he
then
not
too,
dead.
right? but then too, it goes back to,
He gonna be
you
able to
know,
tell us who did it.
Yeah,
yeah, he gonna be able
facts.
to tell him who did it. He gonna be able to tell him who did it.
Facts.
He gonna be able to tell him who did it. But
Especially
yeah, it
since it was
goes.
a full setup.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, man. That shit is. I look at it a whole different way. Everybody might not look at it that way, but the rap game done changed. It's enough OGs out here to grab a couple of these guys and kind of show their ass the way instead of, you know, motherfuckers just being out here going haywire. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's enough motherfuckers out there that, well, whether they made it, whether they didn't, but you know, it's like having an OG in the hood. You know, having an older cat to sit down and put some knowledge in your head about some shit. You know, telling you, yeah, what circles to be around, what squares not to be around. You know,
Who to
form a
keep,
triangle around
who to
yourself.
watch out for, shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's enough of them out there, yo. It's enough. I promise you, it's enough of them out there to at least say something. You know, and
Right.
it's not even a point of you getting involved with what the hell is going on. It's the point is you put some knowledge in this young cat head, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all that crazy shit, and it ain't about that. You know,
Nah,
it's not.
I've been seeing a lot of older motherfuckers pop up on that type of shit too. And try to get little niggas away from the bullshit. But it is still
Right.
a big handful of them motherfuckers that's out there condoning it and
Hell yeah.
and making it possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What up, Tom?
What's cracking?
Chilling, man. Jay Spitz in the
And I think
building.
it's always been all heads trickling down the game. You just motherfuckers not gonna want to listen. And then too, it's like that song. I don't know what song it is. I can't think of it, but the dude be like, "Yeah, I'm telling young dudes, oh yeah, it was Styles P." He said something like, "Yeah, I'm telling dude, watch yourself out here, do whatever, handle yourself in this type of manner." And he looking at me like, "You ain't used to do that. I'm not listening to you now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right.
Now,
yeah.
how you used to be. You ain't
Right,
used to see that when you used to be out here." So I
right.
mean,
But
this
that's
it's a
like
catch 22, man. It ain't like
that's
it's
like
not happening. It's happening, but you know what I'm saying? It's a catch 22.
Right.
yeah.
Right. Most
But that's
definitely.
an old cat. An old cat told me one time though. He said, "Look, son, who better you gonna listen to about not drinking than a guy that's had a drinking problem and fucking ain't drinking no more?
Right. Ain't drinking no more. Yeah.
Who best to listen to than a motherfucking dope head that ain't doing dope no more, talking about you out here popping pills and all that shit."
Right.
You know? And I mean the same thing. I put that same aspect on this rapper shit. You know, who better listen to than a motherfucker that was out here doing all this wilding and shit and calmed himself down to where he can maintain his motherfucking money and he ain't gotta be relevant, but he could be out here and say something and a motherfucker listen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know that shit there. I mean, I don't know. I ain't in the right position, but yeah, I could probably speak to a couple motherfuckers and tell you this ain't the shit.
What's the subject at hand here?
I
We had
mean,
just
we all,
started talking about little TJ had got shot.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean,
Iceberg was just elaborating on the OGs and how we kind of was just kind of saying how the OGs it need to be more telling them, the right shit to do. You know what I
Right.
mean? And but like we were saying, there's some out there telling them the wrong shit. But like Iceberg says, some niggas out there, speaking up on it
And a
and
motherfucker
getting right.
listen to.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
somebody will listen to.
that's the big issue though. Like a lot of these niggas is a lot of these young dudes is real what's the word I'm looking for? You in layman's term, man, you can't tell them shit.
Ain't too
Yeah,
headstrong.
yeah,
Yeah, like you can't like even all right. The young cats that I be talking to or whatever, like I mean, for the most part, these dudes got their head on straight. But you know what I mean. At the end of the day, kind of like how I be telling these chicks, kind of how we telling these single moms is like at the end of the day, these kids is going like you can show them, but they gonna do it they goddamn selves regardless.
Facts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. They're gonna do exactly what they want to do. I mean, but
It's
at the
just
same time, like you gotta if sometimes for the youngsters, it takes for them to bump their head to see. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? For them to get it, and then they'd be like,
Right.
"Damn, that old nigga was telling me." You know what I'm saying? That's what he was talking about. And so
Right.
everybody
That's
got to
what it's
go through
for.
that. Because if you think back, bro, we did it too, man. I did it.
No facts. But the problem,
Hell
but the
yeah.
the where the real problem comes in is that, especially now, being that everybody's so you can access everybody so easily now. The problem with that is damn, I forgot. I gotta stop smoking, bro. I completely forgot my train of thought.
like we always
Uh,
we always school the youth. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one, village raise a child. It always been like that in our community. But like I think like our generation seems to think it's not as strong just because how crack had our parents
right.
and blew out.
Yeah, because niggas had to grow up they goddamn selves.
Right.
See
Well,
what
let
I'm
me.
But yeah,
Right.
at one point, yeah, my mom, my people was telling me shit. You know, I wasn't listening to them, but they was telling me shit. But then they introduced me to motherfuckers that could really tell me shit.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like
Yeah.
you can tell them, but
Right.
sometimes when you do get to them and they have that moment of like, oh damn, oh head was on his shit. Most of the time, it be too late.
like
Yeah.
now,
Yeah. They done already
like now,
bumped their head.
They already fucked up, and now it's like, I mean, yeah, hindsight, sure, but
now, and
you
this
know,
age,
you're
a
fucked.
nigga who was Pac's age when he died right now, and this age is probably
It's
at
a
least
common occurrence.
is a 60% chance that he had crack
Yeah.
baby.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker who like 25, probably up to 35.
Right.
There's probably a very high percent chance that their mom was smoking crack while they was in the womb.
Right.
Daddy was smoking crack when he skeeted him.
I fucking cried. But now another.
Motherfucker, some
That's
motherfuckers is
true though.
weird.
That's keep that. Hey, that's real though. Hey, but and another thing too that I realized going back to what Iceberg was saying a little earlier, like the mentality of our generation as far as being parents, we glorified.
Right.
Some of us glorified the wrong shit when we was bringing
Right.
our children up or our kids. And these we let's not think about this. A motherfucker that was born in 1990 is a 30-year-old now.
And that's when motherfuckers
You
was
s-
smoking crack.
you see what I'm saying? Right. And see motherfuckers grannies and they moms is going to the club with them. Like they
Right.
on the same type of shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
On the
There's niggas
same
there's
type of
niggas
shit.
got kids that's there's niggas that got male kids that's gang banging with their sons and shit like type shit.
You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right.
And that's where a lot of shit is lost because a 30-year-old with a kid now is probably what 15, 16,
Hell
maybe.
yeah.
You understand what I'm
12.
saying? You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So these the niggas that's running around here shooting niggas, doing stupid shit, acting like just whatever because they have no
Right.
value because their parents never taught them that shit.
Right. They parents ain't have time for that.
Because like Drip say, we witnessed, our people's, some of us on fucking smoking dope.
Hell
Straight
yeah. But
smoking dope. So it's like, why the fuck?
I think, I think that was the
They had
difference
no
with me though.
guidance.
'Cause I got older and I got money and I started selling dope. I ain't never went to jail and ain't nothing to brag on, but
Right.
I sat my ass back and I watched what all these other motherfuckers did,
Right.
and they ended up in fucking jail. So okay then, it ain't that I'm scared of doing that shit. It's just that ain't my motherfucking avenue. I'm gonna sit over here and I'll slow roll my shit
Right.
and get my motherfucking money. I ain't gotta be out there with no motherfucking rims and all that shit and a whole
Yeah.
bunch of motherfucking jewelry and shit. No,
Yup.
cause them motherfuckers put themselves out there in the middle of all this shit to where anything motherfucker pop up, you right there in the middle of this shit. I'm in the back of the motherfucking club, bro. I got my bottle, I got my weed. I'm in the back of the motherfucking club. I ain't gotta be seen by everybody. I point at a motherfucker and tell them to come over to the table. Yeah, hey, tell her come over here. But I ain't gotta be out there in the front doing all this shit. Then as soon as you leave, there's a motherfucker creeping behind you that's gonna put a cap in your ass and motherfucking take all your shit. Or this motherfucker over here, you come up in a car with some rims on, he looking at you, then he looking to snitch or some shit on you and shit. And the niggas is backdooring you and all that old dumb shit. I saw no motherfuckers go down to where, no,
You don't want that to be you. Right.
Right. I'm not gonna make that move. I'm not gonna do this right.
Facts, dog.
So
like, I learned from experience, man. Life experiences, man, is the shit that teaches you to grow up, and it gives you the discernment to show your kids different.
Right.
To say, look,
right
this
there
what you
in the middle
gotta
of
do.
this shit. Yeah, you right there in the middle of this shit, bro. And I tell them all the time, bro. I sold dope to put my kids through college. All three of my kids, both my sons got college degrees. My daughter's a fucking RN.
Right.
As soon as my daughter graduated from fucking RN school, I quit selling dope. Wasn't no need of selling that shit no more.
Right.
Wasn't no need of selling that shit no more. Wasn't no need of being out there like that no more. You know. Now I don't even want no more than a fucking ounce. Shit, I'll smoke what I got. Right. I ain't trying to sell shit. You know.
Right.
But
you know, I won't fuck around really either. I mean, unless I know I can catch a sweet little gapper or something. I'm not about to buy no work for real.
I mean, we all dibbled and dabbled. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the work back in the day when it was a thing to do. But nowadays, like a nigga, I don't even know who's smoking crack, nigga.
California,
I don't either, man. I don't even know a motherfucker.
You work in California, nigga, I had it, dog.
You say what?
Was on for real when you first went to California.
The work,
like that.
You say you do, the work, huh?
Man, I was on for real.
Man, I mean, shit, we had to do what we had to do, nigga.
That was it, though. The point of doing it was, even though it was wrong, but the point of doing it was to do right, man.
It was to sustain. Yeah, it was to
survive. It was the benefit, right? And that's the difference. You know, I was out here doing shit now to be the hot boy, and man, fuck all that hot boy shit.
Man,
hot boys motherfucking dead and locked up, motherfucker.
I mean, I see crackheads, but nigga, I don't man. Listen,
dog, it's so much variety now in the drugs.
Right.
I saw what this shit did to the fucking neighborhood, yo.
Yeah.
And that's why I ain't want to sell weed. I went and bought some motherfucking cocaine one time, man. The motherfucker showed me how to cook that shit up, man. I cooked that shit up. I stood out there 2 days. No, this ain't it. I went and found the motherfucker. Look, bro, I'm going to give you this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to split this shit in 3 parts. I'm going to give you this. You get rid of this. I'm going to tell you, I told you what to bring me back. You bring me that back. I'm going to give you this. 2 days, boom, he was back. Gave my money. I gave him some more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I got to that 3rd bit, he came back. I was like, man, when you doing this shit again? I said, bro, I'd never do this shit again.
The nigga say,
I never do this shit again. Same thing with the pills. The pills and the extra shit hit the neighborhood. Man, you start seeing fucking 14, 15, 16-year-old girls come away from junior high school pregnant and shit, bro.
Yeah.
These older niggas motherfucking influence their ass to that shit. And then what? Just fucking shit out of them.
Look, this nigga Drip brought something to my attention I swear a couple months ago. That shit has never changed. Remember when we was in high school, it was always chicks fucking with older grown ass niggas, dog.
Right.
Always. That shit ain't never changed, dog. It's just the drugs done got different, the variety done got different. And they done found something else to fucking party on. That's it.
In my time, the younger girls was fucking with the niggas that was playing sports and shit. Motherfuckers just, he was playing football, basketball, some shit, or he was just the coolest nigga at the school and you want to be with him. Then they graduated and went on to You know, motherfuckers outside of high school fucking with the high school girls.
Right.
Then it graduated to the motherfuckers fucking with the niggas in the hood with money. Then it graduated to the motherfuckers fucking with the old heads with money. Then the dope came in. You know.
Right.
And when the dope came in, it really changed the fucking whole parameter of that shit, man. You got motherfuckers in high school going to school with $200-300 motherfucking purses that your mama ain't buy, but you know it's the nigga in the hood that's buying this shit for you, and you going to spend a little time with him. He put a little motherfucking money in your pocket, but then you find out shit he got 2-3 other motherfuckers just like you at other fucking high schools and shit, man. So the shit just graduated to something else, and shit now it's crazy now. I mean it's super fucking stupid now, man.
Everybody connected, dog. Everybody's so accessible. Everybody's so accessible right now, man.
And that's it right there. Everybody's fucking accessible.
I had to hurry up and grab me a little before the pickings got too slim.
What'd you say, cuz?
I said, in high school, everybody had an old, all the chicks had an older nigga. I had to hurry up and get me a little junior before the pickings got too slim.
Hell yeah, but that's what forced me to being with older people. I was with older fucking women, yo. I was in high school with fucking college bros.
Man,
it was
I
totally
need somebody older
way
don't matter if I like me or not.
I'm asleep.
You a senior, you can't be going with no freshman if her mom don't like you.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hell nah.
Girl, you only 15.
Hell nah.
Ass down somewhere.
Sit your fast ass down. That's what they used to be saying. Hey, look, just for you, Iceberg.
I'm Symphony Thompson. For the last month, the world has been watching Monique and Dio Hughley go at one another online. The original feud started as a headlining discrepancy between the two, with both stars claiming they were contracted to close a comedy show at the Fox Theater in Detroit back in May of 2022. Hughley would post his deal online, stating that he would be the highest paid artist and headlining act of the show, while Monique posted her performance agreement, which said she would be the closing talent for the show. When Monique took the stage that night, she used her time to verbally attack Hughley because he made some comments about her over the years that she didn't appreciate. Now, the feud didn't end that night at their show in Detroit. Monique posted an old interview of Hughley on Sway in the Morning where he regretfully admitted that he didn't believe his daughter when she told him that she was sexually abused. Many didn't understand what that had to do with their original argument over who was going to headline their comedy show. After that interview was brought up, members from both parties' families spoke up, including Hughley's eldest daughter, Ryan Nicole Shepard, and Monique's biological sister, Millicent Imes. In a lengthy Instagram post, Hughley's daughter would accuse Monique of contributing to the historical and systematic disrespect and trauma of other Black women by bringing their family personal struggles into the matter. Monique's sister would plead the queen of comedy to stop as she's displacing her anger on the wrong people. Now, it appears that Monique also thinks she might have crossed the line, as she just has issued an apology to Dio Hughley's family while performing at the Duke Energy Center in Raleigh, North Carolina on June 18th.
And I like to consider myself a woman of honor. So I've got to do something right now publicly that I did publicly. And when I something up, I've got to fix it up. So I'm going to take care of that right now. Okay. To Dio Hughley's family, I want to publicly apologize if I hurt anyone's feelings.
That shit looks like an act. That's literally her ass.
Monique would end her statement by saying, "I never meant to hurt their feelings, but that N-word DL, I meant every MF and thing I said. While Monique has offered an apology to DL's wife and his daughters, she still has a problem with Hughley himself. After hearing what Monique had to say, some wouldn't consider this an officially apology after all. But what do you guys think of Monique's apology to DL Hughley's family, but not DL? Let us know in the comments below. Stay up to date with the latest in news and
all
comedy.
that shit.
Man, listen.
You ain't apologized shit. You went and looked for a motherfucking interview to cover what the fuck you said. You should have just said, I'm sorry.
Ain't take no accountability.
Go search for shit and then bring that, oh, well, he brought it up and talked about it, so that make it cool for me to talk about it. Fuck you. That ain't how it goes. That's not how no motherfucking apology goes. Apology comes from the fucking heart. Apology comes from the fucking heart, yo.
No accountability whatsoever,
She
bro.
did that shit on stage at a motherfucking comedy show.
Her act.
In her act, like Tone said. In her motherfucking act. That shit is not valid.
Her act. That's what she, when she gets on stage and she start doing all that shit, that's what she be doing.
And I did it as a motherfucking woman.
Yeah, that's literally your act. What are you doing?
No, come out that character you in. You in that come out that motherfucking character you in, bro.
You say what, Drip?
Goddamn character you in.
Her sister wouldn't have got involved when she would have apologized. I don't think so.
No. I don't think so.
Hell
Yeah.
no, she would have kept going on.
Which is crazy.
Should have kept that
Which
shit
is
up.
crazy because, like we stated the last time we brought this up, her husband is her manager.
Yep.
He's the one who do
And
it.
I said it from the jump.
He
made that fake ass contract to fucking to boost the story that she was talking about. I looked at the shots, man. That shit don't even look right.
That don't even look right.
It don't even. I zoomed in. I'm
The heck?
It don't even motherfucker. I done dealt with a lot of contracts. That shit just look phony as fuck to me. But
that shit was printed out on Word.
Right.
Yeah.
You made the motherfucker to fucking back up what the fuck she was saying, and it didn't even look fucking original, yo.
Bro.
So you just need to just exit motherfucking stage left and go sit over there like a broke down ass Pink Panther.
You gotta do what you've been doing. Stay like we ain't seen you in I don't know how long. Maybe it should stay that way.
That motherfucking TV down the stairs, bitch.
Maybe it should stay. Right.
Wait, see, you said you threw that bucket of chicken,
Throw that motherfucker down the steps, yo. Just sit in the room and smoke some motherfucking Marlboro Lights or some shit, goddammit. Don't even come outside. Stay your ass in the house.
Right, stay your ass in them projects. That's what because you still
house.
in that damn precious mama, like you say, you still in that precious mama role.
Still in
that
shit motherfucking role.
I don't like that shit, man.
I don't even like the role. I don't even like the portrayal it had for the black woman in the first fucking place.
Them fat bitches do.
Okay. I'm gonna say this right here though.
No,
I love fucking Denzel. I love the shit out of Denzel. As a fucking actor, that motherfucker get in a goddamn role and he'll play that motherfucker.
Yep.
That movie she was in, that's her real fucking.
Yeah.
That's her real makeup, yo.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what made it just so fucking real.
Yep.
That's why she got an award for that shit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, find us some more shit like that, but you can't, cause
that's
one fucking characteristic that it's her. She not gonna get out of that shit. She's not gonna get out of that role for nothing.
She love it,
and
she's embraced it.
You love being that type of motherfucker.
You say what, Drip?
That's the worst cinematic history.
Facts. Hold on. Yeah, she did. She beat the bitch with the wire hangers. She beat her. Yeah. Remember her?
Yeah.
Back in the day, she beat her though. Monique beat the president. She beat her with that role. You right.
That role.
That's
yeah,
the worst.
You talk about Mommy Dearest.
Yeah, Mommy Dearest.
Yeah.
No wire hangers. She was beating the shit out the kids.
You beat the shit out the kids with that motherfucking
She
wire
was crazy as hell. But that was the black one. That was the Monique was the black one.
Yeah, the same shit. Just a different fucking storyline.
And
with
a different
the same
era.
shit. Right, it made it more relevant.
Yep.
You know, and that shit's crazy, man. That shit's crazy.
Man, her husband had to tell her. I mean, I don't know, man. This is how I feel. This is my little synopsis. Y'all flow with me, so because sometimes I be going into it and cause I done dug into a lot of what they been going, like they little shit. Bro, this how I feel. I feel that her husband be doing this shit as a form of manipulation. She don't even know the shit that he be doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like making her do certain, like having her do certain roles, putting the bat in her back, changing the motherfucking thing. And I think sometimes we had a conversation last episode, the last time we had brung it up, that we was talking and somebody had mentioned that nigga probably be in the back like, yeah, them motherfuckers ain't good as you. You know they don't be doing it. You know you the queen of comedy. Just blowing her motherfucking like, bro, that nigga be manipulating the fuck out of her, bro, doing this shit, man.
But it's different. Like that's different though. That's like you. I mean, it's a difference. If a motherfucker can't rap and you steady pushing him to fucking rap, that's totally different. If this is how this motherfucker is, and you feed her,
right? But people feed off of that. People use that as manipulation because they'll say, "I know she'll do this if I tell her that because this how she is."
His husband versus manager at that point, like, she has to. All right, so what you saying? It sounds like what Iceberg is saying. It sounds like the manager part. What you saying sounds like with the husband, and
exactly.
I guess it can blend in or whatever. But all right, okay. Let's just say he is manipulating her. All right. At some point, though, you got to know that you are being looked at and not your husband. So at some point, you got to take back to what the fuck I said. Sometimes you got to take accountability and, like, hey, yeah, I fucked up. But see, maybe I do need to divorce this nigga and fire this motherfucker. Like, at some point, she herself still has to take accountability for it, though. I give you the husband. I give you the husband, sure. I give you that. But at some point, you just got to be like, all right, something ain't work. We ain't heard from your ass in damn near over a decade, and you come out of the blue with this bullshit.
Talking about what you deserve. Yeah, talk about all the shit you deserve.
So at some point, it got to be her, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but see, and that's what I'm going to, Tony. Because see, manipulation can come in a lot of different forms, and sometimes sometimes people know how to just plant the seed.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like he know. Just going back to what Iceberg saying, if that's her real character, then that nigga knows what to say to her, pillow talking, or in another situation. Like, hey, babe, man, I think you deserve to be doing this, or I think you deserve to be. And then she with her the way she is. It starts to fucking fire. It starts to brew. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, you right. And then that's where you get this. And these motherfuckers and my bitches and my babies and all this, I had to do this because I'm a woman of honor and all this. Yeah, that's how you get all that fucking fuckery, man.
That's what it is.
That's kind of what I feel like. It's just the vibe that I get from it because you don't really. I mean, you
don't even hear shit from him. Yeah. That's the craziest part. That's the craziest
and the best
part.
thing the devil
manager,
bro. You don't hear nothing from that nigga, dog.
She's the fucking voice.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making the world think he didn't exist, boy.
She is the voice. She is the voice, but I mean, hey, dog. Most of the time, we do hear from. We got something. We got something. You know what I mean?
It'd be like an altercation, huh?
Not even,
something.
Yeah. Not even like no straight up interview type shit. Just something. We hear something.
That nigga
especially with the news feed at our fingertips now. Like something. We ain't heard shit from this nigga.
Bro, that nigga pulling them strings, man.
Like I said, he's sitting back there like this.
Yeah.
Rubbing his fucking hands together, yo.
The Birdman in there.
I'm gonna do
Shorty.
Make it as relevant again.
Yes, Shorty. Little wounded, yeah, little
Oh,
wounded, little wounded.
motherfucker. Well, I wonder how long it's gonna be before they come out with that Precious 2 motherfucking movie. We gonna play them shit.
Oh, that shit.
We can create something for you.
Wounded.
It'll never happen because Lee Daniels said it's a wrap. Lee
It's
Daniels
a
will
wrap.
never work with
Motherfucking
her
rap.
again.
It's
Bro,
a
Never.
wrap.
if you go on YouTube and listen to all of the stations and all of the shit that won't work with her, hold on, but never went
Yeah.
public about it. But never went
Yep.
public about it and never choose to like
Right.
blast her, but they just said, hey, this relationship over, we won't fuck with you no more because of your
Right.
attitude. We not messing with
Yeah.
you. We can't sign you to nothing. We won't work with you. It's a
That
lot
silent
of real big white companies that was like, nah, fuck you, Monique, basically.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
of the way she acting. Like because of this how she is, bro. And that's a shame. And they never went public about it. And that's what DL, and that's the shit that I got with DL, because DL, when he got up there and
Right.
said, he came up there and said, yo, look, now I know what ABC, Fox,
Yep.
UPN, what whoop de
Yep.
whoop, whoop de wop,
Yep.
boop de
Yep.
bop. Now I know what they
person-
know. I will never
I
work
know
with
what
you
you-
again. Period. Because
And
it's
it wasn't
never
that
gonna
he
be
was-
right.
He was defending. It wasn't that he was gonna defend her or nothing. He was just like, okay, well, if she ain't fuck with me, said yes, so ain't no need of me saying nothing.
Right.
So when it finally comes in his court, then I see what all these other motherfuckers was saying. Your ass, there's something wrong with you.
Facts.
I'm wrong with you.
Something fucking wrong.
Something wrong with your crazy ass.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Geppetto back there.
Whew, man.
Oh yeah, the
Hey,
puppet master.
you can't be sabotaging your
Good.
wife like
You
that,
can't do
cuz.
it. You can't do it. You can't do
But
it.
you have to look at this though. She went through that stage of fucking the self-esteem shit.
Yeah.
You know, with her weight and all of that shit.
Right.
Man. So
Right.
motherfucker swooped in and caught her ass like that.
Yep. Yep.
And even though she was like that, she still had that same fucking attitude. So
Mhm.
you boosted her back up, but you
Yeah.
didn't straighten her fucking attitude, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't even fucking knock a corner off of that shit.
Yeah.
You know, had her lose a little motherfucking weight and all that shit, telling her you motherfucking love her and shit.
Gotta
Yeah,
humble that.
You put something in this ear and ain't putting nothing in the other motherfucking ear.
Gotta
Instead, he
humble.
being in this ear right here, you know. But yeah, that's some sad shit though, man. But it'll
Man.
come down to it by the end of the year. Shit, it'll be some shit where she's sitting somewhere looking lonely and
Disappeared.
fucking one of them old grandma fucking loungers and shit.
She gonna disappear again. Yeah.
Sitting in a corner.
Right in a rocking chair, wooden rocking chair.
The TV ain't even on. You just
TV
sitting there.
ain't just sitting there rocking. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm still the motherfucker though. I'm still goddamn it.
Mm-hmm.
I still love my sisters and I still man, shit your ass up.
Mm-hmm.
You can't love nobody the way you say you do and dog people out at the same time. That makes you a fucking hypocrite, yo.
Hypocrite, man.
A queen
Hey,
hypocrite.
hey, I don't know if you want to take this turn, but fucking,
What up?
I don't. Oh, they gon' Oh man, I don't know, man. You might get canceled after what I might say.
Oh, I ain't tripping.
Shit, yo.
Look, I love black women. Let me put that first.
Okay.
I will only marry a black woman. I'm kind of borderline scared to even fuck a white woman, and I love black women. All right, but that is a very I don't want to say majority. I give it like 60-40. Most black women are like that, hypocritical as shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Hypocritical as shit. And like my biggest pet peeve, and this is not even gender related, this is just period. I don't like double standards. That's why racism to me is such a fucking big deal. But that's another story. Like, but double standards is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves. And black women in like again, 60% of black 60% of black women either one don't take accountability or are hella double standard.
Finna light my blunt on that one.
Hey,
Cause if they don't take accountability, they have a
I ain't gonna
reason
do
for
it.
why they have a reason for why
Yeah,
not to.
Right,
yeah,
right. Exactly.
yeah,
and
Boy,
you gotta live by that. Like it's that or
yeah,
that. That's it.
man,
yeah,
virtual high five on that one, bro. Virtual high five on that one.
Facts.
yeah, bro.
Dude, hit that
Yeah.
shit dead on the fucking head, man.
Like
It's
and
like
Gotta
it's
take
like damn, all right,
gotta take accountability.
you know you're part of this, right? And you know you got some wrongdoing in this, right?
Right.
facts.
Yeah, okay, you do know. Okay, cool. You took accountability of it. Wait,
Nah, but
why did you just wait? It'd be like, but why did you just say but though at the
yeah,
end of that apology?
it's a but. It's a but on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's just the way it be, man. And see, honestly, that's just part of being when you that's how you know you a man. When you realize
Yeah,
when you realize that shit
Yes.
right there and it's clear to
Yep.
you,
Yep.
that's when you stop arguing with women.
That's it.
That's when you start that's when it's yeah, okay, all right, you got it.
It's
yep.
a no drama zone around this motherfucker,
Yeah,
huh?
like it ain't even worth it. It
Fact,
ain't even worth it because I
Ain't
fact.
even
already know.
worth
Not,
it, yo.
it's
Uh-uh.
not.
I'm not allowed
We
to
not gonna
justify
do it.
myself though.
No.
No, don't do that.
No
But you could
time
just
in
Because
that,
even
man.
if
yeah.
you do, because even
You
if
add
you
fuel
do,
to the motherfucking fire when you do that shit.
Yeah.
even if
Uh-uh.
you do,
Uh-uh.
even if you do get what your point is across, even if you do get that out, that's if you get that out. Even if you do get that out, it's still like what you say is not how they took it.
No,
Right.
So it always comes down to I mean what I say and I say what I mean.
Right.
Right.
And it's never for you to interpret what my feelings or what my thought process is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cause
Exactly.
I'm giving it to you. I'm literally
Right.
telling you what it is.
Right.
And what
Right.
you're doing is saying, no, it can't be that. It gotta be this.
Right.
That's not what it is. I didn't even mention that. What are you talking about? I mentioned
Mm-hmm.
Right.
this.
Well, because you said this though.
Right.
But now you said it was because of that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how it
Yep.
be.
That's just how it fucking be,
That's
yo.
how it be, man, and that's a sad shame. Like that's a sad shame, dog. Because I don't know, it's very rare that you find one that realizes that shit and just be like, okay, cool, like you know what I'm saying. Like I get it, and just
My
and then that's it. You know what
my
I'm saying?
fault. My fault.
You right? Yeah,
My
like and
fault.
that's it. Like
Right. Cause
like
I'm gonna tell you the truth, yo. We gonna get personal though, but I get told that I'm manipulative every fucking day, yo.
Dog. Dog. They love
Every
that.
day.
They love that word. They love that word, bro.
So, but I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is fact, though.
right.
You don't want to listen to what I gotta say, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take what I say and you twist it to fit your narrative, and then I am
Because they
the
want to be mad. They want to be mad and right. No, they want to be right about what they're mad at.
Right.
right. But
Instead of
but
instead of when you say when you're telling your facts, when you're telling your facts,
Mm-hmm.
that's not what she's ready to argue. She's ready to argue
no,
what she's right about.
Well, cause she already had
right.
her mind made up.
Already
Already,
made up.
Don't matter
already.
what you say.
There's nothing he gonna say that's gonna change my fucking mindset.
Before
Nothing he
the
gonna say
conversation started.
change my mindset.
Already
And then
already said I'm mad.
and again, I'm gonna be honest. I come downstairs and you in another room. I'm like,
Listen,
what the fuck?
hey,
Why are you in this? Why are you in this other fucking room? What the
look,
fuck? You mad at yourself now? What the fuck?
Right,
look,
right.
before the argument starts, the who, what,
I already
when,
know.
where,
Yeah,
and
I
why
already
is
know what I'm mad
already
at.
determined.
You know what I'm mad
Already,
at, and I'm gonna be mad at that. That and
you got it
only.
scripted.
But
You
I'm
That's
got
gonna
it.
it
listen
scripted.
to what you gotta say. It make me
Yeah,
more
Scripted
matter.
already.
right.
Fucking scripted. It's scripted already.
Cause I'm gonna take
Already.
that and I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna
It's
take your
Hey,
already in
words and
place.
put
hey,
other shit
hey.
in there.
That
Not
motherfucker,
Nas'
motherfucker,
second album. It was
I
real.
get
It was
tired of
real,
that shit.
right? It was
I'm
real.
so fucking tired of that shit, man. I
It's
swear,
real.
I get tired of that shit, yo.
It was
And I
Okay.
told
real.
her, I said, you fucking with my mental now. I'm straight, but you fucking my
And guess
mental.
what? And guess what that
Facts.
is? And guess what that is? Manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Masters of it.
exactly.
They
They
masters of
call
it.
you a manipulator,
Right. But you
but
really
that's
talk about the
manipulating. That's literally manipulating right there.
Yep.
exactly. Because I'd be
Facts.
like, do you know the def? Yeah, I know the motherfucking def. Okay, well,
Then what
it's
you
right
what you
here.
doing? Yeah, then what
Right.
you doing?
Is this
It's
what I'm
right
doing?
here.
No, it's not. This ain't what I'm
It's
doing.
right here. I'm stating facts. I'm stating motherfucking facts, yo. And like I said,
Mhm.
man, it's crazy because I don't be wanting to do no motherfucking arguing. I ain't got time to do no arguing.
Right.
I'm gonna
Hell no.
sit here. I'm gonna tell you this. No, I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And
I
that's
just
it.
wait, bro. I promise you. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I say it, and then I just wait. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, you stomping back up them steps. You done thought about what I said, but I'm still not right. I'm still not right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
Okay.
not right.
Okay, I
It's
get what you. Okay,
15 minutes
I get what
behind.
you said. I
Never
get what
loud.
you said, but
But
you
that
know,
ain't it.
but
Mm-hmm.
That ain't it.
But,
There, man.
but.
That shit kills me, yo. Man, I'm like, are you fucking serious? It took
Mhm.
you 15 minutes to come back with a reply?
With a rebuttal, my nigga.
Man, to sit here and
That
just
ain't a
think about
reply. That is a rebuttal.
rebuttal, and
Mm-hmm.
it's still on the same shit
Because
though.
you know what I
Man,
realized throughout my time. Like I just realized that they move so much on emotion. Like
Man,
they put your words into emotion.
yeah.
right,
Instead, and it's like, no, my words ain't even got no emotion with it. It just is what it is.
man.
It's just cut and dry. But don't
I
put
gotta
no
tell you,
emotion on my words because I'm not moving like that. I'm moving
I'm
commonsensically, like
moving
right now.
right.
Logic,
Like I'm moving
logic,
logically
and
right now. Like
emotion.
Now,
yeah.
man,
If
I ain't
a
never, I ain't never seen you cry. Okay, never. But it's that statement. All I do
Mhm.
is sit around here and cry about. I don't never see you cry when you cry. When I leave,
Yeah.
when I'm gone, I cry myself to sleep. Well, shit. When?
When right,
When?
you hit your head to pillow,
Shit,
you snoring. What?
shit.
Snore.
Wake you up in the pillow wet. It ain't wet because you been crying. It's wet because your ass slobbering
Wow.
last night.
He's slobbering and sweating.
Fuck out of here, man. That bullshit, man. But it's that's it though, yo.
Hey, Monique, cuz.
Changed. I've
Man,
totally, I've
Mo-
totally changed. I had to change because I no, we ain't gonna go down that road. So I just shut the
right.
fuck up. It's a problem to even shut the fuck up now. I'm like, come
Oh
on,
yeah,
what the
you in big trouble if you do that. Cause
yeah, I
you don't
can't,
care
but
and
see,
shit.
me personally though, now, after getting out this relationship I was in,
Hmm.
I, I can't, I can't even, I gotta say what the fuck. Why? I'm petty. And
Yeah, I
no,
cried.
dead ass drip. Look, I'm petty. So now, you wanna say what you gotta say. I'm definitely gonna say I'm definitely saying what I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna even argue with you. I'm
Yep.
gonna say what I gotta say.
right?
Now if you
And
wanna
that's it.
rebuttal to that, I guarantee you I got a rebuttal for you. You
Right.
gotta remember, I'm a fucking rapper.
Well,
Words are
no,
my shit.
no, but then you get smart.
Hmm. Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
get
You
smart.
getting smart.
Words are
That
my
nigga
Yeah,
said,
shit.
then you get smart. That's the next thing, yo.
yeah.
Oh no, they can get
Oh, you
smart. Now
smart
see,
now? No, I
see,
ain't point of being
see,
smart.
See, they can get smart. They can go off with their little smart little girly remarks and shit that
Uh huh.
Niggas can't really say no shit like that. Because if you say some shit like they say in the middle of that argument, they're gonna call you gay type shit. You know what I mean? So
Man,
Yeah.
wow,
so so
that is that's
I'm
it.
not see
That's it.
I'm not gonna do that. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to do it literally at the same tone I've been talking the whole time.
Right.
Because I'm not about to get emotional about this because I know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. And like I said, I say what the fuck I mean and I mean what I say.
That's it. That's it.
So she can get emotional about it all she wants to. That's cool. Now where shit might get really heated is it's my turn to reply or to rebuttal to whatever bullshit you're saying. Now you want to cut me off while I'm trying to get my thought process out to you. So, hey, since you cutting me off, now I got to raise my voice because you're cutting me off. And you're going to hear what the fuck I'm going to say because, again, I'm petty. So you going to hear this. Like, I'm not swallowing anything anymore, bro. I'm not doing that. Pause. I'm not doing that. I'm not, like, again, bro, I'm not going to argue. But you going to talk over me, I'm going to talk over you.
Man, I you know what I do? I like to just let it all play out and just wait.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna just wait.
Yeah, man.
But see, then when you do this, you finish. Then that's another problem.
Hell yeah, that's the after the halftime show. She ready to kick that third quarter off. Then,
And all you want to do is just get a word in. Like I just want
That's
to get
it.
my point across. That's it.
I promise.
I'd be quiet. I would completely just shut up just to show you that I know how to shut the fuck up. Maybe you can follow by my lead.
Follow by that example, yeah.
Not
That's
likely.
what man.
Not
I'm like,
likely.
man, just,
I mean, one can dream.
Man.
You don't went all in the bathroom, all in the kitchen. You still fucking, you know.
Yeah, it's over.
Why are you still talking?
It's over.
Talking to yourself?
Gotta be.
Man, I'm like, boy.
You gotta be talking to yourself at that point because one, I don't know what the fuck you saying.
I don't know what you saying. I don't know who you talking to. I don't know none of that.
I don't know none of that. So if you waiting for me to reply, I don't know what to tell you because I didn't hear
none of that, man.
Listen, they will not have no problem having a conversation with themselves.
No. I think one of them be on the phone and ain't just talking to yourself. You ain't talking to yourself. I was talking to you. No, you weren't talking to me.
Real quick, I want to. You a fool. Real quick, I want to slide into this, man, because we were supposed to have an update on this actually. But the homeboy Stizzle, man, he on the road with his wife, man. My homeboy was going to call in and give some inside information on this, but I want to tap in on this real quick and like I said, I only want to touch in on this. I promise y'all that's the last time we're gonna be talking about Monique dusty ass. But it was just funny that she apologized this week, man. But this last, I just want to tap in on Nip real quick, man, because I think we should touch on it because they not. I watch court shows and stuff and the court TV, like live court. They even said from the jump that they was not going to be publicizing this court case. So I just want to bring a couple little updates and things that I think that's popping that's popping off in the case that is weird as fuck to me and kind of corny, and it brings up a lot of suspicion. So. Y'all check this shit out, man. It's fucking
Prosecutors
weird,
are laying out their case against the man charged in the killing of Grammy Award-winning rapper Nipsey Hussle. During opening statements, they told the jury the shooting was premeditated, but as Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes explains, the defense attorney telling the court a different story.
Surveillance video making the biggest impact in the Nipsey Hussle murder case opening statements. The prosecution spending more than an hour walking jurors through the final moments of the rapper's life and playing security camera recordings showing who they say is this man, Eric Holder, shooting Hussle in the parking lot of a strip mall in South LA back in March 2019.
He pulls out not one but two guns and he starts shooting.
The prosecutor says Holder was once considered a friend of Hustle's, but grew upset when Hustle, whose real name was Ermias Ashkadam, accused him of being a snitch that day. The prosecution says Holder talked with Hustle at the scene, left to eat lunch, then returned a few minutes later and opened fire.
Eric walking in between the two cars, looking at Nipsey and saying, "You're through." And Nipsey, after being shot, responding, "You got it."
Holder's defense not looking to clear him of wrongdoing. The public defender telling jurors Holder was the man in the videos pulling the trigger. But the plan appears to be to convince the jury the shooting was done in the heat of passion and not premeditated, which could result in a lifetime sentence.
He did not have time to cool off. The evidence will show that it was very soon after this accusation was made publicly against him that he was so enraged and triggered by this emotional response that he acted without premeditating.
Holder is also facing 2 attempted murder charges in this case. The trial resumes tomorrow. It's expected to take about a month. In downtown LA, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, man.
So he wrong. He wrong, but you're gonna change the narrative of him being wrong. He wrong, but man, that's
what's happening.
Wild.
That's what's going
That
on
is
right now.
wild. That's wild. So instead of him getting light, y'all just gonna let him do 20, 25.
Hey, dog, they don't mind us killing each other, dog.
That's what it falls to right there. They don't motherfucking mind on none of that. That's crazy.
Look how they show. Look how they don't care about showing a dead black person. They don't care. They never care. But
this ain't. This is like what's the name? I know it's on the YouTube and shit, but this is like they not really showing. I guess that's why they're not showing it live, cause of shit like that. But I get what you're saying. I definitely get it.
The only time we seen like a white person kill a white person on TV is when old dude was acting like he was on the phone. The dad of them kids was acting like he was on the phone. He turned around and killed dude. That was the only time we ever seen some shit like that. But anyway,
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, they don't mind us killing each other. So hey,
nah, they definitely don't, man. I don't know, man. I just kind of. From this, I don't know. It's a lot of people now. That's why the information that was supposed to be like bestowed upon us tonight, my boy was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, coming in. It's some like basically some hood type politics, but because he has a different theory now. I know just from being out that way and just from moving around in them areas, like shit like this happens there, like period. Like them niggas are mentally unstable. Like a lot of them niggas are crazy, and that nigga, you can look at him and he looks fucking weird. Like he looks slow as fuck. Like there's something wrong with that nigga. Like, and we know, and not know, you know, not to talk down on nobody, but we know that a lot of times motherfuckers in them situations in the hood and the niggas that don't never leave and that type of shit like that, they not the most brightest niggas in the world. Like them niggas they don't really have their head on all the way straight. Like it don't be screwed like tight. Like, and this to him is a badge of honor. Let's not forget he coming from that world where it don't matter when he go in. I mean, whether he feels it or not, it's a badge of honor is what he feels that he's gained. Whether or not he might have to go up against niggas in the yard or whatever, or whether he go be PC'd up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a lot of motherfuckers that think it's government shit. I don't really think that, because you buying, I know he was making a couple moves with the real estate and all that. They really don't care about that shit. They got land. They got what they want. That shit is out here for you to buy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's holding you back from that shit but your damn self. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody was mad at him for buying up the block or the neighborhood. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? So, but my homeboy, my peoples, they got another point of view, which is hood politics. So basically, I guess what's going around is that he was being pressed by the hood as far as he do got the spot up there, and they was pressing him like, nigga, pay your hood tax. Like niggas was like, you need to pay some hood tax, woo woo woo. And there's supposed to be somebody that's in the mix. I can't explain the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let my peoples that's from out there call in and talk about it and explain it. But it's somebody that was there and that's around that basically, like, this hood should get deep. This gang should get deep. It was somebody that was there around at every shoot, every event, all the time, like they're watching this nigga and basically coming at him about this hood tax.
All right.
So that's another angle for it, and I'm gonna save the rest for the person who actually knows everything about that when they come in. You know, whenever they get with us.
It happens. It happens. It's in that rap shit. It happens. I know two people that had to. You know, Lil Wayne had to pay.
And I believe it. Right. He had to pay out there, didn't he?
Shit.
They shot his shit up out there.
He had to pay in three places. He had to pay in Alabama. He had to pay in Alabama. He had to pay, I want to say, Georgia. And it was somewhere else, though. But, yeah, he had to pay. You know, you had to pay. You out here repping this shit. Well, hey, yeah, you got to pay to get out here and do this shit.
Right. Now, see, I believe that more than this government shit or the government was trying to kill him because he was buying up the block.
There's videos on YouTube about that shit, man. These niggas got all kind of killers and shit with bandanas and shit on. Yeah, he need to come see us. He need to come. Lil Wayne need to come see us. They made that shit public, yo. He need to come see us. Yeah,
niggas
so
don't be playing,
it's out there.
Right.
It's out there. But, you know, this shit is deep. It's super deep. And for the court system to I ain't gonna even say justify or try and hold accountability to it. It's deeper than they even think. That's why all of these other scenarios done popped up and shit, because people don't really know the truth. And if you don't know the truth, then what's the first thing you do? You fabricate some shit. And it's too many fabrications out there to even whittle down from the truth, because the truth is some hood shit. You know,
and that's why I say, I believe that. Some government old bullshit. Cause
it ain't. That's the first thing That's the first thing motherfuckers link it to.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, the shit with Dr. Sebi and
right. It wasn't all. I think it was some real hood shit. It was some neighborhood shit.
Scenarios out there there's too many scenarios out there and you never will know the truth unless somebody from the hood just speak out on it. And who's gonna really speak out on it though? You'll put a target on your fucking back if you get out there and tell the truth.
Right. So and I know my people is hesitant too. That's why I say you can come in anonymous. You ain't even gotta be, you know what I'm saying, and none of that shit. But you can just come in anonymous, man, and just talk. So next week we're gonna have him in anonymous, man, and he gonna talk about that shit. That's funny, cause it's funny you say that, cause that's exactly why he was. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I don't know. I was like, but you telling me now, man. You might as well, and watch this up, man. Listen, that needs to be said if it's some real shit, like, and that's what it really. And I believe that's what it really could be, like, on some real shit. And not only for the fact that we just hear the narrative, when you go into there and you watch this clip, you hear the narrative, instead of watching it, you can, and they got the shit from the eyewitnesses where the nigga walked up and said, you through.
All right.
And then Nip told him, okay, yeah, you got me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, why would he be saying you through? Like, that's not a conversation coming from me calling you a snitch.
Right.
That sounds more like a conversation to me The last time that I done told you, nigga, I'm not giving you no motherfucking bread, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not breaking off shit to you, nigga. I ain't giving you shit. Okay, you ain't giving me shit. Okay, nigga, you through.
Right.
Right.
That's what that sounds like.
Yeah.
It don't
Well, hey,
sound.
man.
Yeah. I see you. I see you gotta go.
Yeah, I got my destination, yo.
Okay,
But,
for sure.
We gonna get back into it next week, man. It's
Already,
good talking
man.
to y'all again, bro.
Already,
All right,
man.
bro.
Always. Iceberg flame.
I heard y'all, man. Y'all
Yep.
take it easy, bro.
Okay, for
Yep.
sure. You be cool, man. All right, we only got like one more, man, and then we up out of here. Just some, no, actually two, but it's crazy. Some Juneteenth shit, some shit cracked off in
The streets of
Juneteenth,
Washington,
man.
D.C. at a
Y'all know if y'all
Juneteenth
heard about
festival
this.
when gunfire erupted.
Nah.
And this morning, the suspect is still at large. Mary Alice Parks has the latest from D.C. Good morning, Mary Alice.
Man, what?
Michael, good morning.
Yes,
it was one of
bro.
those summer nights where
Fucking
everyone was out and about trying to enjoy the weather. And then all of a sudden, police rushing in from every direction to this area that was just packed with people. Overnight chaos and panic in the streets of D.C. after gunfire erupted at a packed Juneteenth concert and festival. Police say the unauthorized event was being shut down after a series of fights and issues with the massive crowd.
No, that is straight up gunshots.
And then around 8:30 p.m., a gunman opening fire, killing a teenager police say was 15 years old and injuring 3 others, including a D.C. police officer.
With guns involved and with our police managing a crowd on site, somebody used a gun and a child is dead.
Witnesses recording as medics and police rush to aid the wounded and terrified concertgoers flee for safety. Other people injured as a result of their legs and ankles being trampled while trying to leave the area. Officials say multiple guns were recovered in the aftermath, but the weapon used by the suspect is nowhere to be found this morning.
All it takes is one person introducing a gun to the situation.
Wait,
that
what?
makes it deadly in this case. We need to make sure that individuals are held accountable for
They
their
got
actions.
multiple guns, but not the
Now,
ones
DC
that
confirming
caused the
to us
shit.
that the teenager who died was just 15 years old. The police officer was shot in the leg. He's in stable condition, as are the other 2 victims. Robin.
So tragic. Mary Alice, thank you. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos
Damn.
On fucking Juneteenth, bro.
here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
Damn.
Niggas can't have shit, dog.
Niggas can't have shit.
A motherfucking thing, man. Multiple guns found,
Well, that's part that's killing me right there, though.
but not the murder weapon.
That's crazy. That mean y'all just stopping anybody.
You don't know who did that.
Yeah. You was just stopping any and everybody.
It's always the dude like off the dude. It's always the dude in the Korean store like off of Don't Be a Menace. It's always one of them.
Nigga.
He say he the one that did it, huh?
Oh, the white boy with the list.
You stupid. Yeah. You a fool.
You can't blame it on niggas every time.
Right. Blaming it. It had this whole little list.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny as hell, cuz. This nigga popped up on the higher learning set.
Yeah. The man.
The man. Hey man, shout out to the Wans, man. Them niggas got they was comedy genius. They comedy genius, man.
For sure.
That shit's funny as fuck, bro. Man. But yeah, man. Rest in peace, man, to the child and the people
That's crazy.
Get well to the people that was injured, man. They just passed some laws, man, some gun laws and stuff. Maybe when we get a little bit more political, we'll get into that bullshit they just passed. But they just passed some shit around here, and some national shit. The Democrats and it brung to the Republicans, and I guess this nigga bitch McConnell. He said He said that he was happy they brung it. He liked it. So they ain't fighting and everything. So this shit just went straight on through. So they it's something about the age limits. We'll get to specifics on that bullshit about the age limits to buying guns and no more boyfriend clause or some bullshit like that. Like you can't buy a gun for another motherfucker or some old bullshit like that, or females.
I
I
didn't
guess.
went out twice, dog.
Huh?
I didn't went out kicking it in DC twice. Went to the bar, like this little bar district they got. Man, I ain't see one fight, dog. Neither time. I ain't see nobody arguing.
No fights.
None of that. And they got, I think they got recreational marijuana right now.
It's the man, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna be on Juneteenth.
What I heard,
I don't think so either.
what I heard when the mayor was talking, it was like we had all these police. She kind of put the blame on the police on the low, but on Juneteenth in DC, all these police supposed to be out there, man. It was some undercover ass cop, most likely.
Yeah.
Nigga was in street gear.
I mean, we could go that far, or it could be as simple as it was a 15-year-old that got shot and killed. These niggas be 13 niggas strapped up, wielding guns and running around here talking about they sliding. So I mean, like it could be just a nigga who had a problem with a nigga. And
That's
he knew
true.
he was gonna be at the festival, and he smoked his ass, nigga, and he got the fuck on.
That's true, but I mean,
That's
I
still
don't
DC.
think that is still DC, but I don't think it's so. It wouldn't be. I would think it would be real obvious if anybody under 17 started shooting.
Not necessarily, man. You seen these little motherfuckers these days? Well, I should say these big motherfuckers, these little big motherfuckers. Some of these kids be 15, 14, 15, 20, nigga.
Some of them do, but a lot of
tall.
them look like they malnutrition.
Right, they be tall, skinny, and hella dreadheads. The hella dreads in their hair. That's how these little niggas be looking.
Yeah, all right. So we say
nothing
that.
wrong with the dreads, but I'm saying that's just they MO. These young ass niggas.
If we say that, all right, these 15-year-olds is damn near looking like grown men on the low, college students type shit. Well, all right. Well, maybe it was an undercover cop.
I mean, I wouldn't even say college, man. Bro, these little niggas is out here thugging, my nigga.
Yeah, they is.
These little niggas that can't even drive yet or buy liquor, niggas out here killing niggas, man.
That's true.
And shooting niggas like a motherfucker and smoking weed and talking about they sliding and.
Now if we saying this is DC, one of the biggest cities we got, and he just so happened to see the nigga he got out with. I mean, in a big ass Juneteenth, that was a lot of motherfuckers.
I don't think it was he just so happened. I think it was that nigga at Juneteenth.
I mean, yeah, but that's a lot of people to just survey just to find a nigga.
Cell phones, niggas, a motherfucker, my nigga. You can call nigga, he over here at the popcorn stand, nigga. I'm just saying, man, it could be simple. It could be way simpler than we think. Cause like you were saying earlier, we so accessible. Everybody is so accessible. We have cell phones. Like my son is 10 years old. He has a cell phone.
Right.
Like these kids got cell. Hey, and you're in DC. This is your city. Yes, there are thousands of people there, but you know what street is what street. These your blocks. These your blocks, my nigga. If a nigga come and tell you, hey, this nigga at the county, the nigga you been looking for at the county or over here on the corner.
I don't know, bro. I've been to a lot of parades, I've been to a few motherfucking music festivals, man, especially in Akron, and I rarely see motherfuckers I know out. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And this little ass Akron. I've done the porch rocker and shit like that, and I don't be seeing niggas. Niggas be saying they be there. I don't be seeing them niggas.
I mean, do you got beef like that though?
No, I mean, I would like to see if my friend say he gonna be. If one of my niggas said they
Yeah,
was
true
gonna be
that.
at you know what I mean.
Right. You say if you say you gonna show up, nigga, show up. Let me see
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna
face in the
look.
place.
I'm gonna look for my nigga. All right,
Facts.
if he, you know what I mean.
Big
So
facts.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
But it's kind of different with beef involved, though. You feel me? When you got Plex and a motherfucker, like, want to get at you, it's a little different. It's kind of like on go mode. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it was like a green light situation. Like, but we
Hey,
never know. We never know what
I
the
got beef
what
with
the
them.
shit was.
I've had beef with motherfuckers. Niggas have beef with me. Niggas know where they stay. I ain't about to wait until no motherfucking June. If it's that much of a problem and I know what hood you be in, I'm gonna find you.
I get it. I definitely get it. But I mean, what better place though? On Juneteenth, where a million motherfuckers gonna be there, and you can skate off. Let's not forget
That's true.
they have not found the gun that did it.
That's true. You could skate off in the crowded people.
And there's a lot of police, and
That's
it's
why.
too many. It ain't enough police. How many ever they had? It wasn't never enough. It's never enough with a crowd that big. Did you see how many fucking people was there? Jeez.
It wasn't no. It wasn't. It was the agent who committed that murder.
That's what I'm saying, dog. It was the man, bro.
It was the man.
Just to make Juneteenth look bad.
Just to make it look bad, yeah. Juneteenth in DC, in Chocolate City.
Chocolate City.
Right.
Already kind of known for being a little bit reckless. You know what I mean? What a better way to get away with it? A white man to get away with it.
I mean, hey, it makes sense. We're gonna have to follow up on that just to see exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to get more info on that, because I definitely now that we throwing these scenarios around, I'm definitely fucking intrigued. Now,
You know they're gonna find just some random ass nigga they got a file on. Gonna put it on him.
yeah, but we know the difference. We know to look through the lines now. Now that we talking about it and having this discussion, we know now to look through what they getting ready to tell us. Because they getting ready. I feel like they might be. If it is agent shit, then we get ready to get fed a lot of bullshit.
Right.
A lot of bullshit.
It's gonna be a lot of race card shit going on.
It's gonna be a lot of bullshit.
A cop was hit. I said we already just got fed a lot of bullshit. A cop was hit. They found
Crazy. That is crazy.
Or the shooter. That don't even sit right.
That don't even sit right, bro. Right. A cop was shot. Oh no, we got to cover this up. Cover this up. Shoot me.
But he's not dead. Yeah. But he's not dead.
Yeah, we got to cover this up. Shoot me real quick. Give me my leg.
And so, if that cop was so-called shot, then how come he don't know the shooter, or how come, or we're or we gotta. I ain't gonna say how come he don't know, because I don't know yet. We don't know that.
Right.
That came out. But we need to see if that nigga knows who the shooter is, or seen the shooter, and how what happened. Because if he say it was another motherfucker, and I know it was Tiberius Jenkins, then you know what I'm saying? Because he was looking dead at me and tried to kill me, but he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, then we know it's something. But if it's, I don't know if the cop wake up and I don't know who the shooter is and where it came from, and it was just so many people, and I was Officer Jones was all then it's gonna be that's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. That's gonna be whack as fuck.
That's what it is.
We gonna see.
That's what it is.
Dream on that shit. Dream says it's the man from motherfucking Don't Be a Menace.
I know what's up down fishy, man.
Yeah, that is too fishy. With all the guns recovered, a lot of guns recovered, multiple, but not the killer, not the one.
I kid you not. A Louisiana judge gave an accused rapist custody of the child conceived from the 2005 attack, and eventually ordered his underage victim to pay child support. Are you hearing me here? Okay. Let's put up her picture, Krista. Let's put a picture up.
Bro.
Krista Abelseth told WBRZ that she was raped at 16 years old when a man nearly twice her age promised to give her a ride home from a local restaurant after a night out with friends. All right?
That's a lie.
Abelseth met with a guy named John Barnes. This was in the city
Listen
of
to what
Camden
he
back in
just said. That's
2005.
crazy.
I hear it.
She says he offered to take her home after a night
Friends at? How they come they ain't go?
at a local bar
Right.
with friends. Here's a quote. She says, instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his house. Once inside, he raped me on his living room couch.
Bars.
Abelseth did not know Barnes before that night, but became pregnant because of the encounter. She also said everyone assumed the pregnancy came from a boyfriend, and she let people believe that. That's what she told the outlet. Let's put her picture up again. Now remember, she was 16
Wait a minute.
years of age
Did you
when
hear
this
what he
happened.
said?
All right? Let's put up a picture of the person who is accused of,
If this ain't
and she let
bullshit,
people believe that
this ain't
at a local bar
bullshit.
with friends. Here's a quote.
Listen
She says,
close.
instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his house. Once inside, he raped me on his living room couch.
Not this. Not the
Abelseth
bars.
did not know Barnes before that night,
Watch.
but
this shit.
became pregnant because of the
For that
encounter.
night. But hold on.
She also said everyone assumed the pregnancy came from a boyfriend, and she let people believe that. That's what she told the outlet. Let's put her picture up again.
Man, what?
Now remember, she was
Oh, no.
16 years of age when this happened. All right? Let's put up a picture of the person who is accused of raping her. That's John Barnes. Okay? A DNA test is part of the court documents that proved with 99.97% accuracy that he is, in fact, the father. Barnes was 30 years old, and it was confirmed that the young lady was 16 at the time of conception. The act was illegal at the time, even if it was consensual. You have to understand this. Minors are unable to give consent. That is called. Had a healthy baby girl, and everything was fine until John Barnes learned sometime in 2011 that he might have a daughter. He said, and I quote, when my daughter was 5 years old, he found out about her, and once he found out, she said this, and once he found out about her, he pursued custody and wanted to take her away from me. They granted him 50-50 custody despite the fact that the child was caused by rape.
Should the Nixon administration be afraid of you? I think you know the answer to that.
What state is this?
I understand why she did not want the rapist to know.
You getting ready to cry again, Drip.
I get that. What I don't understand is why this judge decided to not only give custody to the person they know raped her at 16, but ordered her to pay him child support on top of it. There's more. Abelseth, the young lady, said that she did not make the report until July 2015 because she thought it was too late for law enforcement to investigate the complaint. I thought if I didn't do it the next day, there was nothing I could do about it. Abelseth said she was 16. She didn't know the law. I went to a trauma counselor. He said, no, you have 30 years after you turn 18. There you go. Things took a dramatic turn.
It's got to be down.
Things took a dramatic turn this year when a judge granted Barnes, the rapist, full custody. It happened after Barnes alleged that Abelseth gave her daughter a cell phone. Abelseth said she was also ordered to pay Barnes child support. He's well connected, Abelseth said. He's threatened me multiple times saying he has connections in the justice system, so I better be careful and he can take her away anytime he wants to. I did not believe him until it happened. Abelseth said A hearing is scheduled next month to revoke Barnes' parental rights. Now, here's what I'm doing. This story has not received the attention it deserves. I actually believe the young lady. I think this person is very well connected to that local government. I'm going to bust up those connections. I'm calling everyone out, everyone affiliated, and if you show favoritism in this upcoming court case, I will expose you as well. There is no ambiguity if he committed rape. That's established based on court documents. There is no ambiguity if this child is his. Obviously, that is established through DNA. What is not established is how in the hell did he end up avoiding prosecution, getting custody, and having the young lady who was raped by him send him money for child support. Those are the answers I need now.
Boy, that shit was consensual as fuck.
The local county sheriff said in a statement, Parish Sheriff Daniel Edwards reports that as of June 15, 2022, the case involving allegations against 46-year-old John Barnes of Louisiana, which has gained widespread media attention, has been turned back over to the DA's office. They don't want to touch it. In tracing this case back, the time the initial complaint was filed in July 1st, 2015. It was discovered that the report never made it through the proper channels. Another favorable outcome for this alleged rapist.
You stupid.
Within the department to be assigned for investigation. Somehow, the complaint magically disappeared. Therefore, our department absolutely dropped the ball, the sheriff says, and we simply must own our mistake. That's what they're calling it, a mistake. This is a mistake. However, this simply has never been a problem before or since, and we must make sure to keep it that way. You mean to tell me, Sheriff, this is the only time you've ever made that mistake in the history of that governmental entity? And this judge is the first time in the history that this judge has ruled to allow a rapist to get full custody of a child. And then it's the first time this judge has ever mandated payment
it's the time
to
period
the alleged rapist for child support. It's a whole lot of firsts here.
Back then it was
I guess the
literally,
judge made a
like
mistake too.
Drip said, back then
Now,
it
damn
was
it, something else is going on.
He ain't killing
And I
shit.
agree.
Go ahead and
I believe
fix
the
that
young lady.
elbow.
Right.
All right, Ben, thoughts here.
Hey,
I mean, what can you say? It's just a travesty of justice, a travesty of morality in every turn.
Went up an octave. He got the hollering at the end. He got the hollering at the end.
Travesty. You know, the travesty.
What's that?
Ambiguity. And I'm fucking crying, man.
Yes.
Not ambiguity. Not ambiguity. Ambiguity.
Yeah.
Bruh.
He tried it.
He was in the thesaurus before that. He had that rolled down.
Hey, it was in the chamber, nigga. It was in the chamber, ready to pop, boy.
Ain't never used that word before.
I never used that.
It was definitely ready to pop.
That nigga got a Stephen A. Smith dictionary.
Yes.
That was the first time I used that word.
Man. This shit, man, I don't know, man.
That was consensual as hell. I know, I get the law. I understand what the law is, but
yeah, I get it too. But this is the key things that when I in that situation that I hear. First, ambiguity.
And it was only because it wasn't like she was, endangered the child. She just gave her herself.
right.
Look,
and he's
man.
You don't accept. You don't get into a car. One.
Speak on it. Let's go.
One, you not about to be like, hey, can you take me home while you got friends in the fucking bar? You're not about to do that.
Thank you.
So, two, all right, he supposed to take you home. You notice he ain't going your way. All right, I'm pretty sure that he got some stop signs and some red lights that you can easily get the fuck out the car if you not, you know what I mean? If he ain't going the way you feel uncomfortable, he's not going the way you going. That's two. Three, once you're there, because you already fucking committed, so 1 and 2 are already out the window. So 3, once you there, guess what? There's multiple doors and windows in the fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
He clearly is not dragging you in or anything like that. You ain't tied up or none of that shit. You got invited to sit on the couch. From what I heard, you didn't even have to sit down. Why would you? Matter of fact, why would you even go in there?
Thank you.
Oh, she knew what she was doing.
She knew exactly what she was doing. 16-year-old then went to school and said it was an ex-boyfriend. So you knew what you was doing.
People believed it was a boyfriend. Well,
16-year-olds are hot. They little hot mamas.
How could people believe it was a boyfriend if you wasn't already fucking?
Exactly.
You fucked the old man that night.
Exactly.
Picked him up at that bar. It was probably a bowling alley or something. Y'all went to the crib. You know what I'm saying? You was probably hanging out at the bowling alley with your friends. You was at the crib. You went home. You thought he was cool. You thought he was cute back in the day. Or he was telling you all this kind of shit. And he very might well be connected.
He might be.
But the fact of the matter is, I mean, like dude said, in that city, in that town, like 30, 16, nigga, that's rape.
Yeah, it is.
Period. But
it is. It's the R. Kelly factor. You gotta,
this is the era that we live in now.
Yeah.
They done changed shit. That's why she said somebody just done told her, oh, it's 30 years after you turn 18. So you mean if it happens at 16, they turn 18, so you could be damn near 50 years old and still just say, okay, do you know how much time has passed and how much your recollection of events have changed?
It's the R. Kelly rule, man.
Like I believe this, bro. I believe that same shit. Like she went with that nigga, man. You're not, just like you said. You already just went through the points. You're not gonna leave, split up from your friends, and go
with some 30-year-old, bro.
And then not say nothing about it the next day or the next day or the next day or the next day because
to
you probably
friends.
was at your friends was like, oh, how was it last night with old dude from the bowling alley? Ooh, girl, we went to his house.
Ain't none of your friends, none of them friends say something to her parents. None of them.
Nothing. You didn't even go to your friends that next day.
I know they seen you leave with this nigga. I know they did.
Did you come with him?
You ain't just sneak out with this motherfucker.
Did you come with him? No, you didn't.
Right. You did not.
Man, they can miss me with some of this shit that be going on nowadays. They can miss me with that shit. I understand the law.
I get the law.
And he creepy. Hey. And I'm not taking up for him all this shit wrong. All this whole story wrong. Fuck all these people about this story.
The R. Kelly rule, my nigga.
Facts.
Yeah, R. Kelly is a sick motherfucker.
But these
parents ain't shit.
They was signing contracts to this nigga.
These parents ain't shit.
Never. Come on, man. That's just horrible, man. Yeah, everybody wrong in this motherfucker. All you motherfuckers in Louisiana and Patapatapacamak, nasty ass Louisiana, you motherfuckers is nasty. And I don't give a shit what happened to neither one of y'all. I'm glad your little baby took it. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm glad, but whatever. Whatever.
Baby innocent, guys.
He played this. I mean, like the whole situation. Like he could be doing this. And he could be connected. He could be doing this because he's like, man, that bitch out here lying. She
gave me the ass.
But you still a creep for doing it, though.
You still a creep for doing it, cuz.
Shit and a nasty motherfucker for doing it.
You took her home. You did take her home, B.
Nasty as fuck, bro. You are a kidnapper and a rapist.
Yeah.
You are definitely a kidnapper and a rapist. But see, that term was used.
She not saying that he forcefully took it.
Right.
He's saying she's old enough.
Right. And that's right.
Yeah, that's it.
Fact.
That's her only argument. That's literally her only argument.
So
she know she gave it. She gave it up. She
Right.
knows she did. She ain't.
Right.
She not denying that.
Right.
At all.
Because that word, if you notice that word throughout the whole, throughout it, it was put in place of sex. Because if you tell the story, he picked her up from the thing. They went home. They had sex. They thought that it was from a boyfriend. They were it takes on a whole nother meaning.
Fact.
When you change that one word, it takes on a whole nother meaning.
Oh boy said, oh shit, I got a daughter?
Right.
6 years later, oh, I got a baby. Oh, I gotta find my baby.
Right. I want to be in my child's life. Creepy motherfucker. Why?
Nasty.
You nasty. And it's a girl too. You nasty, bro.
Nasty.
You nasty. You nasty. So she do need to get that baby back.
She do.
Off top. So I don't say that. I'm good. Put it like this. She being taught a lesson.
Definitely.
So I'm glad she being taught a lesson, but she need that baby back. Because I don't want that baby to go through the creep shit that they might be coming up against. Po child. Po child.
Baby innocent as hell.
Or might already be going through, man. Sad.
Man, for real.
Shit, sad as fuck. For real. You motherfuckers nasty. Fuck y'all.
Nasty as hell.
Fuck y'all, man. This is horrible. Man. Look at this one. Is this the cussing nigga? Yeah, that's him. I want to hear him real quick. This funny. Let's hear what he got to say. Because he a funny motherfucker. I'm not finna take this.
The Isaiah Factor, uncensored.
Is this? Yeah, this him.
Right now.
And this is a wild one we start with on the Factor Uncensored. Welcome. Tonight we're pulling up the curtain and showing.
We're gonna end it off with this, man. After we listen to this goofy nigga.
Can be and is. A Louisiana mother is in the midst of a child custody battle with a man who allegedly raped and impregnated her when she was 16 years old. Krista Abelseth is now 32. She first told her story to my friend, investigative reporter Chris Nakamoto at WBRZ TV in Baton Rouge. Krista's alleged rapist has full custody of their daughter, who is now 16 as well. The same age he physically took advantage of Abelseth, according to a police report.
My God.
Now, a court has also ordered the mother
She's 16 now, bro.
to pay the father
The
child
daughter?
support,
Yes.
which she says is totally unfair.
He took her
Krista
just
is now
because she
fighting
had
back. She
a
wants
cell
her daughter
phone.
back home.
He
and
trying to
see
have
the
sex
man
with
she
her.
said raped
Dog.
now behind bars.
Krista, for those who are not familiar with your story, take us from the beginning. What happened to you?
Oh, he talking to her.
He talking right.
When I was a teen,
Is this
I
the
was
mama
16 years old.
next door?
I was going
Right.
to hang out with some friends, a couple of my girlfriends, and she wanted to
I don't believe these
go see her
bitches.
brother.
Oh no.
So we went
Oh,
there.
this takes a whole
it was
nother.
called Pine
The
Street
whole
Pub,
other
whole
shirt,
form.
dog.
and we were
Oh,
Look
they
at the
hot
mama.
ass.
with her
They hot
brother and her brother's
ass.
friends, and she was ready
That
to
was the
leave.
story.
So she left, and John offered to bring me home. And he said that, he would give me a ride. I was intoxicated.
Wait a minute, we was talking about some shit.
And we were hanging out with her brother. I was 16 years old. I was going to hang out with some friends, a couple of my girlfriends, and she wanted to go see her brother.
She looked to the left. That's
so
a lie.
we went there. It was called Pine Street Pub, and we were
It was a bar.
hanging out with her brother and her brother's friends, and she was ready to leave. So she left, and John offered to bring me home. And he said that, he would give me a ride. I was intoxicated. I didn't have a vehicle there anyway. So instead of bringing me home,
You was 16 at the
he
bar
brought
drinking.
me to his home. From there, once inside, he did proceed to rape me on his living room couch.
And from that point, you two had a child, not as if planned, but you were a rape victim and you had a child.
I wasn't impregnated
coaching.
that night. I found out when I was 9 weeks pregnant that I was pregnant with his child.
Here at CSC, we offer 6 total programs: horticulture, dispensary, medical.
Hey, I'm finna go there, Drip. That's in Cleveland, bro.
Want to learn how to.
Yep, it's a college.
You decided to keep that child, right?
Side note, and you know when you go there and you do that shit, you're gonna have hella plugs when you get done.
Yes, sir, I did.
And fast forward to 2020.
That night, I found out when I was 9 weeks pregnant that I was pregnant with his child.
And you decided to keep that child, right?
Yes, sir, I did.
And fast forward to 2022 now, and what you have going on in the courts legally, and where you stand with your child and John.
So to take it back just a step further, when my daughter was 5 years old and he found out about her, he started pursuing custody and things of that nature, and in legal proceedings. And then the judge awarded him 50-50 custody, and that was in 2015. And then in 2016, I was ordered to start paying him child support. And then now, here in 2022, the judge has awarded him sole custody.
Now, why did the judge make that? First of all, why did the judge give someone who raped you 50-50 custody of your child, and then fast forward now full custody? Let's go back to first 2015 when the judge gave John 50-50 custody. Why did he do that? That just doesn't make sense to most people.
I am flabbergasted about that myself. I feel like he just didn't take into consideration and ignored the fact that I was a rape victim, because it was said in court, it was brought up, so he knew about it, and he just blatantly ignored it.
And so, if you did 50-50 custody, then why were you ordered to pay child support then?
They told me, his attorney presented to the judge that I should be making a lot more money than what I was making, just because I have a degree. And so they put down my income as something much, much larger, over twice the amount of money that I was making.
Wow.
Yeah, they basically just came up with their own figure of what they assumed her income should be.
Out the damn air.
Out of thin air. Out of thin air, they assumed an income and based the child support off of that assumed income. But let me just say for the record, that income was still nowhere near the income that he was actually bringing home. And she was still ordered to pay child support.
That is just mind-blowing. And so, Krista, 2022, how does he get full custody? What's the age of your child now? And why is he getting full custody?
My daughter is almost 16. She'll be 16 next month. And when we went to court, basically my attorney had a status with the judge. I wasn't even in the judge's chambers when this was talked about, but what she informed me was they're accusing me of giving the child another cell phone that that the father doesn't have access to, and the judge didn't like that, so he awarded sole custody to the father
over a cell phone.
And I haven't even been given a chance to defend myself because I didn't give her a phone in the first place, another phone. So without even talking to me or letting me speak or anything, he just signed the papers.
Do you feel, Krista, like you're in the Twilight Zone? Like, what the hell is going on here? I am the victim. My child now is being treated like a victim as well and going from one place to another place. And I have to pay the man who raped me child support.
This shit's selfish as hell too. Like
this isn't.
the child gotta see this shit.
I don't understand.
I'm scared.
I just don't know what to do or what to
Mm-hmm.
say because I never thought that this could happen. I was told by multiple attorneys and people in the legal field that you have nothing to worry about. That would never happen. You have to fail multiple drug tests. You have to neglect your child. You have to do this, this, and this, which I've never, ever, ever done. And there's never, ever been anything against me like that. So how could something like this happen?
If you're trying to make sense of it, let me know if you do, because I certainly can't. There's much more to Krista's story. She's fighting back in the courts. She needs help. Details on how you can support her next here on The Factor Uncensored.
I don't know. I just needed to hear the story.
Still sound the same to me.
Sounds like we hit it on the head.
Mm-hmm. She don't even look remorseful. She don't look sad. Like,
back to what I was trying to get to. I wanted to hear if she was gonna say something else important or whatever. But what I was alluding to is I feel for the girl just for the simple fact of look at the household she was raised in. Look at the mom. Look at the daughter.
mm-hmm. Psycho.
If they were black, they would have the lashes. They would have the colored hair. It's the same equivalent. This is the other side. This girl was taught to hunt money.
Mm-hmm.
That dude probably got connections like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That dude probably did tell the real story to whoever his connections is. Hey, that girl, she was 16 at a bar and the bitch was drunk.
Right. Her friends left. Why you ain't leave with your friends? What are you doing? Why you ain't leave with your friends? Yo, ride. Fuck that. Fuck your friends. Why you ain't leave with your ride? How was you about to get home?
Because you was up in that man's face.
Exactly.
At the bar. And
exactly.
that man went and told the judge and them lawyers got the real story. That's what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck going on. And whatever is going on, we don't know about, a degree don't mean shit. If a motherfucker got some fucked up shit going on in their life that they unfit to raise a child, a judge will give that child to whoever.
That degree don't mean
that
shit.
Degree don't mean a motherfucking thing if you unfit. Look like you living with your mama.
Look like you living with your mama. To me, that's what it looked like to me. Look like y'all go to the beautician together. That's what it looked like to me. Look like y'all be going to the spa together. That's what it looked like to me.
Look like y'all been going to clubs together. And bars together.
Yeah, that's what that looked like to me. Why you don't look sad? That I need to go. I want to get back to that. Why you don't look sad? You would a mother and a child's connection is completely different than a mother and a father and a child's connection. But that's strictly because one, women are more emotional, and two, I mean, you got a whole human growing inside of you. So
not white women. Something different about white women.
Something is different about white women.
And I'm gonna tell
you. You're right. You actually right.
And I'm gonna tell you that from experience, my nigga.
You actually right about
something different about them white women. Black women will never kill their kids, nigga. White women will kill their children, bro.
You right.
It's something different about their chemistry, about their makeup. It's something different, bro. It's
you right
something
about
different
that.
about them, man. There's no remorse on that bitch's face, bro.
None.
There is no worry.
None.
All she gives a fuck about is herself. They got.
I said that shit, nigga. Selfish as fuck.
Yes, selfish. Yes, my nigga. Yes, they got up and got dressed to look their best, to tell their story. And the next thing is you can donate and how to help her. That bitch don't need no money because he was getting ready to go to that next, but I cut that shit off because I ain't donating to that bitch.
This is a custody battle. Oh, what are we talking about money
Fuck
for?
kind of money you need?
Lawyer
What kind of help
fees?
do you
It look
need?
like your
Right.
mama cook.
Man, she was taught to hunt. She was taught to hunt, bro. Her mom taught her to hunt the wallet.
Definitely.
She was 16 at a bar hunting wallets. She was hunting for big meat.
I mean, if you walk around the street with a bulletproof vest on that say police and a badge on it and a gun and a taser and a flashlight and a utility belt around you, I'm going to assume you a cop.
Exactly. So it's same shit. So just for the people that went over y'all's heads that's watching, if a bitch is 16 and she's walking around with hair, makeup, lashes, tight clothes, and she look like she's 21 and dressing and acting, and she's places where 21-year-olds are only allowed and not supposed to be.
She named the bar too, correct?
Yes, she named it.
The bar needs to be brought up into this because now they need to be held accountable for allowing some underage teenagers in their bar.
And it's not the regular underage.
Yeah.
18 is the regular sneak in the bar
Right.
underage. This bitch was 16.
16. Nobody ID'd her at a bar. I was going to see, you said the bowling alley. I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
The bar?
The bar. I was
straight
giving her
bar.
the benefit of the doubt with the bowling alley
Yeah.
because there's
Yeah.
grown-ups and children and all alike at the bowling alley. Everybody's
Right.
And there's beer
Right.
and there's beer and
Yeah.
games and all kind of shit there. So whatever. But no, bitch, you was in a bar.
And nobody checked the ID. That's crazy.
It was probably fake, bro. And if
Probably
not,
was.
and
Oh,
if not,
see?
and if
That's
not,
another thing.
and if not, just like you said, nobody checked it because the bitch looked 21, because she
Right.
was in there looking grown.
Looking grown, yeah. Walk and quack like a duck. I mean, think you a duck, cuz.
Hey, but look at your boy though. Look at Mr. Ambiguous. He ready to jump all over it, wasn't he? On the last
Man.
I'm gonna help it. I'm gonna expose these people.
Right.
I'm gonna nigga, you don't even know the whole story.
Didn't even know it. You couldn't even get the exclusive, cuz.
The cussing nigga got the country ass town got the motherfucking exclusive nigga.
Right.
You got me out in this country ass
Country
town. This
ass
bullshit. He said, "What the hell is going on?" Hey, I love that my nigga turned that shit into a whole motherfucking shit, bro. And Fox
Yeah.
is down with. I usually don't watch Fox shit, but I fuck with Fox. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Oh, Fox, man, that shit's funny. I do know this is some local shit, so.
That nigga
that
got a
shit's
job.
funny. Yeah. Hey, he didn't get fired.
He ain't getting fired. That nigga got a job. This country ass.
He's still on it. He's still on the move. Huh? He's still on report.
You on report.
In this country ass town. They still got it covered country ass towns. Because this potty mouth of Potamuca, Louisiana, whatever the fuck this, wherever the fuck
Right.
this shit is,
Yeah, they
this
put that
definitely
nigga-
a country ass town.
They kept that nigga there.
You know it's a country ass town when a nigga who ain't shit got connections. You do
Man.
shit like this.
Man.
That nigga is
That nigga ain't shit. You ain't shit, nigga. This nigga is not shit. This nigga out here touching little girls, taking them home too, dog. Like, you ain't shit.
his daddy somebody, nigga.
His daddy. My daddy will have your ass.
Hey, and he was at the bar and she was hunting. And that's like I say, the lawyers got the whole story, man. See, it's a lot of shit. This is why we say, man, you motherfuckers be on social media and Facebook and Instagram putting y'all all behind shit and y'all don't even know the motherfucking story.
Sorry, man.
This nigga Ambiguous was hot, boy. He was sizzling, nigga. He was getting ready. I thought he was gonna cry again.
Drew, oh wait, he cried one time?
Oh yeah, you ain't get that? You ain't see that episode?
No.
Oh yes. It was Dre's favorite episode, Mr.
John B.
John B.
He cried.
Low.
Oh, that he cried on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, take his glasses off and wipe. You ain't seen him wipe the shit. He was look this.
I ain't see him. I don't know. I gotta remember, bro. I do not
Yeah.
remember.
Oh man, it's on there, man. Hey, go watch this. Hey, check the show out on YouTube because Dre made me pause it and go back, nigga. he made me. He said, "I want to see that again."
It was too funny.
You wanted to see it again, but I didn't know that's what you was talking about.
Yes, that nigga cried, bro. Oh man. Well, man, this shit, man, it's been fun, man, and I'm sorry we ain't get the little update on it. Maybe we'll get that next week. I'm gonna try to get my folks in here, man. But we gonna end it off on that note, man. On this country ass town. Man, you know what it is, man. Talking shit, episode 18. Shit, PG the Hustler, Ralphie Drib in the crib, Tony Spitz. Drib, go get that. Oh, Bandcamp, double dribble 3 on Bandcamp right now. Go cop.
Get that. Y'all niggas too slow anyway. I already got my dibs, my nigga.
You said you got yours, huh? I got it. Hey, so did you have to get on the app? You had to download the app?
No, you ain't gotta download that.
Okay, I'm about to go on there today and see what's up. I gotta get my bread up first, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz I gotta get my little cake up. You know what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'll be doing that shit Saturday, so we'll be straight.
I hit you with your discount code.
Okay, bet.
50%.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Most def. And shit, man.
Ready,
Okay, for sure. Shit, it'll be like I said this weekend, cause I was just talking you know, not because I know we on what's the name on the live, so
yeah, I see what
yeah, we'll be it's on and popping, so
yeah.
Yes, sir. That nigga was busy as hell. He was too busy last weekend too. I didn't even really bump into him. That nigga was setting up for that Juneteenth shit and all that kind of shit. I had went out and did and knocked that boat down and shit. But it's all the way in motion, my nigga. Shit, man, don't forget motherfucking, where do we go from here? Harrison Clay, PG the Hustler, and Big Rye out now everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit. Tony Spitz, what you got out now? Man, you got some shit out right now?
Oh, I got a few shits out there. I don't got no big projects. It's like 3 or 4 songs I got out there.
But I know you working, you bubbling. You say you done went on Bandcamp already, huh?
Yeah, I've seen what I need. I seen it.
Hey.
I seen what I need already.
I heard that. Yeah, I'm definitely finna slide. I'm about to get on there right now.
Oh, though.
Huh?
And I said Tony Spitz had already heard that shit before it even came out.
Came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you had the exclusive.
It was a few of them. I don't remember hearing, but you know me, nigga. I don't be remembering shit. Yeah, I probably did hear them shits and just fucking forgot. Cause I'll be hearing all type of shit.
Let me see what I gotta type in. You see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It should come up.
I'm gonna have to put it's a lot of roughies.
It is a lot of roughies. I had to go straight to I had to use the
boom, right here, y'all. So it's just that easy, y'all. See how quick I did that? Ain't no motherfucking excuses. It's just that easy. Can I drop? Ooh, nigga, you got 28 on? You got 28 on here?
Hold on. Let me zoom in on there so I can see the names again.
We got 28 slappers. Hold on.
The end part one, Dread.
29, yeah.
29.
And 26 through 29. All of them.
Hold on, man. You can't be
That's
calling your
not.
shit out like ah. Let's see.
26
Oh,
through
by the
29.
whole album, 49.
All
Let
of
me
them.
see. I'm gonna make a thing on here. I ain't gonna put my info on there right now. Double dribble. That shit hard as fuck.
Oh yeah, and that brow beat. Oh man.
So you got them split up. You say what?
It was too much megabytes.
Okay, so they split up. So you got to just get the whole tape then.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
gonna come. It's gonna come together though. If you buy it, it come together. It's just side one and side two.
Okay, hell yeah. Let me go down in here, son.
Double dribble. Double dribble. Double dribble.
I'm gonna need you to keep some of that. Keep some of them on there on mine when I caught the one I'm gonna use.
Oh no, it's all coming together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I ain't taking nothing off.
Okay, you talking about the Oh, okay. So they just straight
Yeah,
up. It's just a straight up beat tape.
Cause you see number 9 say whacked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I whacked that motherfucker. That's why.
Yeah, Tony Smith already got that one already.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there.
Yeah, it's on there though.
Okay, I got you. So then, so you saying when you cop them, when you cop it, whatever ones you want, you'll send the ones just regular, huh? You'll send it through. Like if you want to be, like if you want. So just so for y'all's clarity, y'all cop it, and the beat you want, it gets sent through. Like the name.
No,
like you get the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, but you go through it.
Yeah, if you cop the beat take $50, but if you cop the beat, then you know what I'm saying, that's something different.
Okay, the beat something different. Okay, yeah, break it down. Yeah, break it down for them out there.
Beat, then you know you gonna get it plain Jane. It ain't gonna have all that talking on there like that, because I put that on there just so niggas can't try to steal my beat and act like they the one who made it.
Right, no doubt. Got you. So y'all heard it. Like I said, I'm gonna make my what's the name and sign up. I don't want to put my shit on the line. But yeah, there it go. Double dribble. 3.
I gotta find a way to be able to link my my website to this shit, cause I was trying to figure it out. I don't know how though. You see how I made it match to that shit anyway.
Yep.
Like the colors match, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna politic on that. We'll get you situated. But shit, man, we had a good one, y'all, man. We'll get it with y'all. Make sure y'all go copy. Y'all see how I went. Y'all see it right there, bandcamp.com. That easy. Double dribble 3.
Listen to it all you want to, but if you want to have it bumping on your real speakers in your car, go ahead and find me that couple dollars.
Facts.
If you, I'm gonna hit you with the discount code.
Y'all heard it. There you go. All right, y'all.